Hello, friends. So today, what our topic is playing RuneScape pointless? Now, a lot of times when I'll be in Twitch streams or I'll be I'll be on RuneScape or on like a comment on one of my videos, I'll have somebody that says, "Why do you guys play this game? This game is so pointless. All you do is grind and grind and grind, and there's no real goal in mind." Well, you see, the fact of the matter is that's the case with literally everything that is like a leisure activity, whether it be playing RuneScape, playing a video game in general, watching TV, watching movies, going outside and just doing shit outside or whatever. But though on one hand, going outside sometimes involves physical activity, which physical activity is always good for you. So I guess in that aspect, it's not 100% like pointless, I guess, as some people would call it, but it's, there's a little bit of physical activity to it. So literally anything that you do, it could be considered, quote, pointless. And at that point, like, nobody is, like, leisure activities are not supposed to have a point. Leisure activities are stuff that you do in your downtime to occupy yourself or to free yourself from, like, the hardships, I guess you say, as of everyday life. Now, like, I probably like 95% of people that watch my videos, at least I'm hoping anyways, either A, go to school, or B, have a job. Now, out of those 95 people, probably 90% of people don't like going to school and don't like going to their job. And those people who, say, I like my job, I guarantee you would rather be doing something else than going to a job every day. Now, that's obviously not everybody. I know there's people who absolutely live in every day. They're like, can't wait to go to work. Yes, it's awesome. And for those people, that's fantastic because, 95% of people in life do not have that. And so kudos to you for finding a job that you actually love to do. I'm currently in the process of trying to do that myself. What I want to do is eventually make video making a career, which it's not necessarily really a realistic goal, but if it's possible, that'd be great. But what people say is like RuneScape is pointless. No, it's a leisure activity. Like, I get on here, I work 40 hours a week. I go to the gym, I do all this other stuff, and so when I come home, it's my time to relax. Now, everybody spends their relaxation time differently. A lot of people will sit on their couch, their love seat, or their favorite chair at home, kick back, put up their, what do you want to call it? The fucking, I don't even know what they call it, where you pull the thing back and the bottom of the chair goes up. I can't even think of the fucking name for that. I don't know why. But, you kick back on that, turn the TV on, watch your favorite TV show, kick back, watch Netflix, whatever. Like, the point that I'm trying to make here is that any leisure activity could be considered pointless. Just, everybody has kind of an escape or something they do when they relax. And for, generally the people that are watching my videos, I'm sure, you all play or have played RuneScape. And so that's just how I personally spend my leisure time. That's how probably most of you spend your leisure time. Basically anything other than, like I said, work, physical activity, or sleep. And I guess eating, drinking water, whatever. All the, like, essentials to daily life. Anything else can be considered pointless. But there actually is a point to that, because you have to have downtime. You can't be going 100% all day, every day. You're going to burn yourself out in life. And what's the point in, working your ass off if you don't even get to spend leisure time? Like, say I work 40 hours a week at my, my regular job. Say, I'm not going to obviously give exact figures, but we'll make an estimate. Say I make $2,000 a month, okay? So I'm working 40 hours a week, making $2,000 a month, and then let's say somebody's working 100 plus hours a week, making, $4,000 to $5,000 a month. Like, I make the $2,000. I have spare time that I can actually spend my money that I've earned through my job. Now, granted, I also have bills and stuff like that, but any excess money I earn can go towards doing things that I enjoy and things that I can have fun with. Now, if you're going 100% of the time, always at work, 100 hours a week, when you get home from work, you're probably going to want to sleep. And because I know that, I've had my weeks, which, granted, nowhere near some of these people that work like 80 plus hours a week, but I've had my 60-hour work weeks. And on those weeks, I'm just like, when I go home, I'm just like, oh man, I do not want to do anything but sleep. And so, like, you spend all that time, you have no time for leisure activity. What's the point in making all that money if you're not going to spend that money? So basically, at the end of the day, the point I'm trying to make is anybody who calls RuneScape pointless, it's everything's. I mean, like any leisure activity, video games. I've already said this, but like any leisure activity, anything where you are just kicking back, relaxing, enjoying, having fun, just having pure fun, can be considered pointless because you're not accomplishing anything. But if it makes you happy, the goal, I guarantee you everybody's goal in life is to be happy, no matter at what cost. Well, I guess at a certain amount of cost, I guess, but if you do certain things that make you happy that are not good, like that, you're being detrimental to yourself, which is kind of a false happiness, I guess, but anything that you're doing that makes you a truly happy person, that's not like against the law or morally wrong or anything like that, is not pointless, because there's a lot of people in this world who suffer from depression, who suffer from just sadness, just being sad all the time. And I know what that was like, because back when I was in school, I was depressed, and they almost put me on medication for it and all this stuff, but luckily for me, I managed to get myself out of that depression, and I mean, I'm not a fully 100% happy person. It's really hard to say that anybody is a truly 100% happy person, but I am very happy with my life. And obviously everybody has their hardships, everybody has their times where they feel down, where they feel sad, but the majority of the time I feel happy, which is always good. And the time that, honestly, that I am at my happiness, or my happiest, is when I'm playing RuneScape, surprisingly enough, because I block out the rest of the world. It's me and my video game that I love to do, that I've been playing for fucking 11 years. Anybody that plays a video game for 11 years straight, you have to enjoy that game. Like, I've played many other games. The longest other game that I've played is Ratchet & Clank on the PlayStation 2, and I think I played that for 2 years before I quit playing it. I've played this game for 11 years. Obviously, there's something about it that I enjoy, so it's not pointless because I'm enjoying my time. Anything that makes you happy, regardless if, you're not making, like, money from it, if you're not progressing towards a goal in life, as long as you're doing something else, like something else that is progressing you in life and something else that is meaningful in life, I guess. Because, like, if you're going to school, that's something meaningful in life. You're trying to progress yourself for the future. If you're working a job, that's something meaningful in life. You're paying bills, you're being a grown adult, all that stuff. So when you're not being a grown adult, when you're not focusing on your future and focusing on that, do something that you enjoy. And in that point, if you're having fun, it is not pointless. That's basically the point I'm trying to make. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys agree with me or disagree with me, or have any other kind of topic that you would like me to talk about, please feel free to leave a comment. Also, one thing that I really want to try to start doing is, if you guys have any questions, the same thing that I just said about leaving it in the comments, also you can tweet it at me at my Twitter. I'm going to plug my Twitter, I'm going to be a sellout, whatever, a Twitter whore, whatever, but my Twitter thing is the same as my YouTube account, ItzzzJames. It's the same exact thing. And I would love for you guys to, follow me, try to talk to me on there. It's a lot easier for me to talk on there than it is on YouTube or in-game. But, yeah, that's basically all I got to say. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video.